So she's asking, isn't that a lot of transferring back and forth? And yes, because she's talking about if her income's going into the line of credit, then she has to pay her electric bill and say that's $300 tomorrow. And then she goes to the grocery store, next week. And then she buys gas, in a couple of days. So she's saying, isn't that a lot of transferring, because your income's in the line and now you're transferring out of the line to make your payments? Yes, that would be. But my credit union allows me to link my checking account with my home equity line of credit. So I'm transferring my income into the line of credit as it comes into my checking account. But it's set up as an overdraft. So anything that comes into the checking account to be paid will automatically transfer from the line of credit into my checking to cover whatever that expense is. It's called an overdraft, set up like an overdraft. So the idea is that yes, you will transfer your income in, but the bank, the automatic system will transfer it out back into the checking as needed. If you need $50 cash, then you can go transfer it from the line of credit back into your checking on your own. A lot of HELOCs work this way. Not all of them. Some of them you may have to go in and manually do those transfers for expenses as you need. But a lot of them will set it up as an overdraft. So definitely check with your bank on that. Let's see here. Let's see, what else do we have? Yes, you're saving thousands of dollars for many people. God bless you. God bless you, Joy. Thank you for sharing that. This is mind-blowing. I have never thought of this plan. I never either until I heard about it one day and just started playing with the bank accounts, basically. Somebody has given a $4.99 super bucks. Is that what YouTube calls them? So thank you so much, Anne. Everybody's so kind, I swear. Everybody's learning and they're so appreciative, and I just appreciate that. Let's see what this one says. Hey, Miss Van, the video is very interesting, and from the comments, it seems to have helped a couple of people going or paying off debts, I guess. I was following the entire workflow from this video, and I was thinking if there was a way to optimize the payments. Okay, I'm so confused. Okay, guys, that's why I use a whiteboard, is you need to break down your question, because when you're putting a lot of words in there, I'm getting lost. I'm getting lost. So they're talking about the personal loan, 4,000, 0% interest rate. Okay, how about if I skip to another question, because whew, that one's blowing my mind, and if you're sitting here watching this right now, it's blowing your mind too. So let's just go on down here. Maybe this person could keep watching videos. Hopefully. See? Then the next one says, I got it. It's so simple. I love this. Go figure. How does this work if you have little to no cash flow? My bills are equal to my income. Don't think any bank will give me a $10,000 personal loan. First off, Philip, you're not going for a personal loan. Oh my goodness, please let me say this out loud. We are not going to get a loan at the bank. We're getting revolving lines of credit, okay? Be super diligent with that. Getting into a loan is going to do nothing but have us set up on monthly payments again. That's what we want to get out of. Okay? As far as little to no cash flow, then that's the point of paying the loans off into a line, a revolving line, so that, we're able to work that line off faster, gain us some cash flow from where we paid off the loans, and now those payments are clear to use as cash flow in the line. Watch videos, many, many videos. What do we have, like 1,500 videos on now? Over 1,500? So there's so much information that if you're really diligent and you're really serious about stopping your financial struggle, you're going to be able to stop it when you get educated. You have to get educated. When the student's ready, the teacher will arrive. So since you're watching the videos, that tells me that you're ready. You're ready to stop the struggle, whatever your struggle is. Watch videos. There's all kinds of scenarios out there for you, okay? Do I have to use a $10,000 line of credit, or can I take it out of my sales of stocks and bonds annually? That is not a line of credit. That is taking money out of your stocks and bonds. So two different things. Two different things. I don't go into anything that has to do with pensions, retirements, 401ks much, because when you're talking about savings, especially retirement savings, you're dealing with emotions. So I very seldom uh, even talk about pulling out of any of those accounts to pay off the debt. Not interested in getting involved in your emotions. Okay, so Sylvia says, I have looked at so many of these programs and you have made it crystal clear. I've been paying an extra mortgage payment each month for the past 7 months. However, I don't believe the bank is correctly calculating my extra payments. You just have to look at your principal amount and see if that's being deducted off of your principal. If you owe $300,000 on a balance of a mortgage and you're applying a principal only payment of $1,000, then you'll see that balance come down